Welcome back to One Word for Safety.
How are you, gamers? Hope you're good.
I'm Blake.
I'm Ethan.
I'm sure as you've noticed, there's some different stuff going on here. We got a new table.
Mm-hmm.
We got new lighting. It's just for this episode, though. And we're on a new channel. We are on my channel. Absolutely everything instead of catching up / Planet FLEEBUS. Can you... I don't know if you can hear.
Oh, a little ASMR? A little orgasm for your ears? Yeah. Oh. Fuck, sorry. Anyway, the quality stepped up for this show, especially with this table is actually crazy. I could put my whole body on it and it not fucking collapse and make me feel like a fat fuck.
It didn't get any less shaky, though.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, so we're on the new my channel because as much as we love these guys over here at Catching Up and Planet FLEEBUS, go subscribe. We decided that it's probably better if this kind of content is on a channel related to that kind of content instead of a channel that's more like variety. So we're over here now.
We still do Cinema Sluts, which is movie related, but a little less talking about the ins and outs of the industry. So if you want little fun casual movie stuff, there is still that over at Planet FLEEBUS, though, by the way. So check that out.
Check it out. We're here to talk about let me get a little bit closer to you. We're here to talk about Iron Lung. I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
You guys know Markiplier?
I don't know if you've heard of him.
Put a clip of Markiplier.
Iron Lung. It came out, and it's like kind of good.
Hey, congrats to Iron Lung coming out. Like, it's really hard to do.
It's really hard to come out sometimes.
It's like not even June yet.
You don't know anything about that, would you?
I would never.
I wouldn't know anything about that either. We're not gay lovers.
No, well, speak for yourself. Iron Lung came out. It's a Markiplier. I was gonna say original movie, but it's based off a video game.
It is.
And it's a kind of a banger. If you haven't watched it, I'd recommend it. I think,
turn the video off. Go watch it right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna spoil it. Probably. Maybe. I don't know.
It's good. Maybe. To be fair, I will probably talk about it and like spoil it. Yes, but also I don't know what I watched. So,
did you go and look up a lore video?
I haven't. No.
I did.
Okay.
And there's a bit of lore that's in the movie that's new to the movie, like not in the game.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hard added.
I do think, let's roll the intro and we'll come back and we'll start talking again. Sure. All right, roll the intro. Let's dive right into a quick review.
Sure.
Then we'll talk about some minor things about the movie that we want to talk about, and then we'll talk about the impact this is going to have on the industry.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. We'll see. So I guess I'll start with you. What do you think of it? Out of 5 stars, what do you give it?
Out of 5 stars, let's see. I gave it 7 out of 10 stars. So whatever that equates to, like a
3.5.
3.5. Yeah.
3.5.
I thought visually it had some really cool scenes. Especially for like a low budget movie, I was actually expecting nothing more than Markiplier in a submarine. So the fact that there was like this really cool blood ocean scenes and like this god monster thing, I don't know. And then Markiplier, like there's other characters sometimes, but Markiplier's like he's in 100% of the shots pretty much. And I was scared that him being Markiplier was gonna take me out of it and be like, oh, this is a YouTuber. I'm watching a YouTuber try to act, but he's actually a good actor. So I could kind of forget like, oh, this is a silly little internet guy and like an actor, like he's actually acting.
This isn't FNAF guy anymore. This
isn't FNAF guy. This is Iron. This is Simon from Iron. Correct. So overall, yeah, 3.5. Like I said, if I understood like the game lore and what was happening, and I don't think it was boring, like by any means. There was times where I'm like, okay, I get it. He's navigating. Let's get to the next part though,
Kind of like the game's only like an hour long.
Shit.
So they made a 2-hour movie.
They made a 2-hour game. That's crazy. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, my ADHD brain was kind of like, if Subway Surfers was here right now, that would go crazy. Um, but other than that, yeah, I mean it's a solid movie.
Cool. I gave it on Letterboxd because I have a Letterboxd,
Oh
guys.
wow.
I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I'm kind of optimistic about it. I acknowledge there are faults. I know everyone's been saying that it's like a little bit long, a little bit slow, and I understand that. I wasn't bored though. I am not hankering for a rewatch today. You know, like I
Mhm.
do think it probably could have been shortened a little bit, but like I don't think it was obnoxiously
You know
long.
what? We got out of the theater and it reminded me, not story wise or anything, but just kind of how it's until like kind of close to the end, it is like a very slow build up. It reminded me a lot of, and I don't know that you've seen it, but Eddington, the Ari Aster
Gotcha. No,
movie.
I have not seen that yet.
Yeah, because like it starts off strong and then it's very slow, very just like sheriff and mayor arguing with each other. And then it like just picks up out of fucking nowhere. It's crazy. I don't spoil that one, but um
We're gonna any movie ever. We're gonna spoil it. You
yeah.
just if you ever want to watch a movie in your entire life, turn this off.
Yeah. Unless you don't give a shit, then hey, stick around. Um but it reminded me a lot of that in terms of structure. Which and I think in both cases, they're like, I'm glad I watched it. It's gonna take me a while to get back around to watching it again. Because it is just like a time investment that like I have to kind of sit there and pay attention, and I'm not great at doing that sometimes. So yeah.
Yeah. Another point I have against the movie is I can't wait to watch it on digital because we'll have subtitles.
Oh yeah.
And I saw another review and it confirmed what I was feeling. So it wasn't just the theater. I thought maybe our theater experience was kind of shitty, but no, this was like a problem with the movie. It sounds like um, dialogue's a little bit hard to hear in some scenes because there's a lot of like effects thrown on some voices because they're all like coming through speakers or like
Yeah.
spoiler alert in his mind. So that already makes it hard to hear dialogue, but then also the dialogue just is kind of quiet in general. I thought maybe it was us because we were sitting in the back of the theater, so maybe we're just getting like all the surround sound and none of the dialogue,
Yeah.
or maybe the theater just has it tuned wrong. But no, it seems like that was a problem with the movie. So excited to get a digital release where I can adjust how it sounds to my preference and have subtitles on.
Let me tell you, another fault with the theater, and this was our theater specifically, I think, and it's just because we're sitting in the back, was the fucking projector room. Hey, turn the lights off.
Yeah.
Or something. Like, why am I in the spotlight watching this fucking movie right now?
No, I will say I noticed that like on the screen there's like this blue cast to the entire screen that's like raising the shadows and it's like making the dark scenes that are already really hard to see even harder because everything's just like blown out.
Yeah.
It was interesting. Never going to AMC Pavilion 22 in Charlotte, North Carolina again.
God forbid, dude. No matter what Nicole Kidman says to me, I'm an Amstar guy, frankly.
They gotta fucking stop playing that ad. Like AMC, I'm in your theater. You don't have to advertise it to me anymore. I'm in the seat.
You know, you have to advertise it to me because I'm not going back. So, you know. And Nicole's gonna have to do a little more than say it's a magical place. Okay, like she's gonna have to give me a foot job or something. Sorry.
Oh god.
Yeah, speaking of foot job,
What the fuck does that mean?
sorry, I don't know. I don't know, dude. Markiplier was shirtless in the movie. Let's give it up for Markiplier.
Shirtless in the movie.
Yeah.
This kind of feels like we're cheating on cinema sluts.
Hey, let's get to the industry. Hey, let's get to the industry. Nicole will kill me.
Which one? Kidman.
Well, both.
So yeah, movie was good. It was not like great, not fantastic, not The Godfather, but it was good.
Never seen it on fire.
I've seen it. It's good. It's good. It's not great. It's not like top tier movie. I don't
That's
know why
fair.
anyone, like talks about it. It's like an entire like 30 minutes where you can't understand what anyone's saying.
Oh, sick. Well, that's kind of like this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But getting into the like industry aspect of it in terms of Mark as an independent filmmaker kind of getting onto the charts, beating Melania, God bless. And people, I think, at least Hollywood people, aren't stoked about that, at least from what I've seen. But But Mark's also been kind of at it for years, because I know, not a movie, but his like internet series, Markiplier in Space or something, whatever that's called. It's like interactive. I think it got Emmy nominated, so he's already kind of been doing shit. Um, but I think it's fun to see an independent filmmaker, and even though he is like an internet celebrity, so like he has diehard fans that are gonna go see this, that you can just kind of build up this persona and then make something and it be on the charts is a good sign.
Yeah. I've seen two kind of opinions about it. One is like what you just expressed, where like it's really cool that this is like a $3 million budget movie plus marketing. First day, it made like 9 million. It's like budget is nothing, right? Like it made that back instantly. That's awesome. Shows that we can do stuff for lower budgets, even though it's only one set and one actor and one director and one writer, and they're all the same person.
Shit, dude. Shut the Markiplier.
But
he is the set. Yeah.
It's actually his foreskin stretched around the camera.
Shit. We need an iron lung too immediately.
But where was I going? Right, so there's two opinions. There's like that opinion of like it's really cool that he's done this. But then I saw another opinion that's like, oh, but it's Markiplier. You know, he's got millions of subscribers. He's got money. Like he can do whatever he wants. This is self-funded. He's got $3 million. He spent his own $3 million on this. And I get that. But at the same time, there was no like big company helping him produce this, securing funding, distributing it. That was all him. Yes, he's a big guy with a lot of connections, but he's not like Hollywood big. He hasn't broken into the industry. He's a YouTuber, right? And I think that's interesting that like, yes, there are prerequisites. It's not, he's in a privileged position, but it is possible for like smaller people who grow a following online to get into the cinema, to get into theaters, places that was previously kind of like locked off to, oh, you got to be in California and like working on a film and blah, 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 and you got to suck Jeffrey Epstein's penis probably.
Shit, hey. We don't know.
Didn't.
Well, and for the record, I don't know that Markiplier's on the Epstein list. I hope not. But he's alive apparently on Xbox. Anyway,
I told you, dude. I told you they fucking they swapped him in the ambulance.
We'll become a conspiracy theory show. Yeah, I think even though it was $3 million, there. I mean, and like I think Sundance Film Festival, they have a lot of independent films and shit too that like have come out of that. And so like it's not necessarily a new thing that like these smaller creators are able to make something, because I'm thinking, I can't remember what the name is called, Tangerine, I don't know, something orange related, and they shot that on an iPhone and it became like a big movie. And so like you don't even need a $3 million budget.
I forget the name of that guy. He did Nora.
Yeah, he did do Nora, and yeah, now he's got Oscars. So
to be fair, that's still technically an independent film. He still released it himself. But I guess to jump off your point, it shows that there's a new avenue, because like you said previously, the way to get into the film industry was either to know someone, work on a set, or have a short film picked up at a big film festival by someone else who's already in the industry. Mm-hmm. But Mark was kind of able to do it just himself. He didn't need someone else to carry him into the industry. He did it himself. And once again, he's in a privileged position. He has connections and money and a huge following, but that was all him. He did it himself, asterisk on that. But for the most part, it's him getting to where he was. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Also, he's a person with colors, like, diversity and all that.
Shout out. A couple white guys out here. Hey, we can make movies too. Yeah, no, I had a point and I lost it. Hey, and I lost the point.
My bad.
No, it's fine.
Was it because of me?
Well, it was the person of color just threw me off, but no. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say he put himself in that position. I mean, like, obviously it took years to make the movie, but years to build up a following. And so like it takes years, if you're trying to, decades to over a decade, I guess, to put yourself out there in a situation that Mark was able to do it, I guess. I mean, maybe not necessarily. Maybe you get famous overnight and you're have a massive following, and then you're like, I actually have a couple scripts in my back pocket. Let me, since now I have clout and fame and money, let me put it together. But realistically, I mean, I don't know. I want to say the internet's getting bigger. I think sort of what Mark was able to do, I think, is obviously not for everybody. And I think maybe, what's the word? Not sustainable for the industry because, I mean, yes, anyone can make something, but to the level that Mark did, I mean, it just takes so long.
Yeah, it's also important to note like there's a lot of caveats with this movie. Like it's in one set, like I said,
Yeah.
primarily one actor. Like it's very self-contained. That's what allowed its budget to be so small. But I also think filmmakers are getting smarter, technology is getting cheaper, people are getting better, and we're able to make movies for cheaper now,
Yeah.
which is weird because Hollywood keeps getting more and more expensive. So what's going on?
Well, and I hate to say it, but with AI, I can see not necessarily independent people, I mean, independent people too, but like big Hollywood production companies starting to use AI to make shit. And then you get rid of like, I don't know what the job title is, but the people that make CGI and shit, animators, I guess. I don't know.
Do you know, I forget what his name is, the guy who directed The Whale and Black Swan?
Oh yeah, I'm a Russian guy, but
Something.
yeah.
Anyways, he just put out like a mini series in collaboration with National Geographic, I think. Some big organization like that. It's an entirely AI historical mini series.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that was so brave of him to do because he could have. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. That's
It's weird.
what history is it?
Like American history. Like, hold on, let me
Yeah,
look it
yeah,
up. If you
yeah.
want to keep talking, I'll look this up. You can do that.
Okay.
Let me close my porn tabs.
Oh shit. But I do think kind of independent filmmakers, especially now, I think in Hollywood, people are kind of getting screwed over. Like there was the whole writer's strike and the SAG after strike. And with the rise of AI, I think that's taking jobs, or has the potential to take jobs. Then I think independent creators that are able to create jobs for filmmakers, or people that work on productions. I think that's a really cool thing to see.
Okay, Time. Sorry to slander National Geographic. It was Time magazine that he published it through. Anyways,
Interesting.
all that to say, they're already doing it. And it's
Yeah.
like big guys who have as much power and money as they want. They could do. He's a critically fucking acclaimed director.
Yeah.
And he says, I don't want to pay people. I'll just use AI.
Right. That's fucked up.
Yeah. I think he's done like sorry. He's done like things in collaboration with like Google's AI stuff to like promote you can be a filmmaker too with AI. I think he's just fucking taking the money.
Yeah, probably.
He's taking the money and he's saying, well, I'm Darren Aronofsky. I can make a movie about a fat gay guy and still get money. Sorry, that's offensive.
Love the whale though. I just said it a minute ago. I like the whale better than Black Swan, so I don't know if that's a hot take, but
I haven't seen The Whale, but I did like The Black Swan. I do want to see The Whale though.
I just
hear it's depressing. I'm like, I don't really want to watch a depressing movie right now.
well, it is depressing, but I don't like that she turns into a fucking bird in the Black Swan. The Black Swan brain fucked me, so I wasn't really into that. But no, I think not even just the film industry, but like I see so many AI ads now. Like obviously Coca-Cola had like a big AI thing with their Christmas commercial, but I've seen like other ones specifically like we use a lot of streaming services. So like Hulu, I think, and maybe Prime. I don't fucking know.
Geico has an AI ad with like the animals driving around. Have you seen that one?
I don't think so.
Oh,
But yeah, there's a bunch of companies that use it, and like I get it, it's like cheaper for them, but like
now I don't want to use your product.
well,
I hate you.
And then from a creative standpoint, like I think specifically the film industry and like any creative field, like it is such a spit in the face to that world because it's like you didn't make that. Like the whole point is to make art. And maybe not necessarily. Maybe you are just in it for the money, which gay, but then there are a lot of people that are in it for the art and would have something to say that they could be doing what you're doing, but you're cheaping out and you're using AI and you're not giving people opportunities.
Yeah, they're cutting corners and no one is happier for you for doing it.
Yeah.
Have you seen the video where the guy explains why AI cannot generate a picture of a completely full wine glass?
No.
Okay, TLDR of it is because there are no pictures of a full wine glass on the internet. There probably are some, but like the AI models have not been trained on these pictures, which means they cannot recreate it. In other words, AI just can't make anything new.
Right.
It is only going to ever be able to make something that someone else has already made.
Yeah.
Which means even if you have the craziest, newest idea and you feed it into AI, unless it's been done before, it can't do it.
Right. Which, hey, that's a W for the humans. I guess that means that literally AI cannot exist without us. At least it can't advance without us. So then I guess art isn't completely dead. So W for that, I guess.
No, I do. Sorry. I know we were talking about Iron Lung and now we're on AI. I guess to cap off the conversation, unless there's anything else you want to add.
Yeah.
I think that the point where I'm at with AI is that it's going to suck and it's going to be annoying, but I think ultimately it's not going to take over the way we think it's going to take over. It's not going to replace everything. There's always going to be issues. There's always going to be a need for someone to double check. And I think it's a bubble and it's going to burst and everyone's going to be over it in a couple of years and like the money's going to go away and no one's going to, wow, it's crazy that everyone's like trying to develop little fucking autocomplete robots. That was weird.
Yeah. I don't know that it will burst. I think my opinion or what I think is going to happen is it will be just, I mean, similar to kind of what it is today, but more so, I guess, that it's just a fusion between human thoughts and AI coexisting. I mean, I went to Bojangles, and they have a little robot that talks to you on the drive-thru. So
The Bojangles AI won't give me my fucking Bo biscuits.
that's crazy. It said, "You want 2 Bo-Berry biscuits?" I said, "No, I'm not a fat fuck. Please stop asking."
I am giving to me.
Oh shit. But yeah, I think it'll coexist because like I don't see like in that instance, obviously that's not the film industry, but like service workers using AI to like help sort of put a barrier between the customer and the fucking worker. I don't see that going away. But back to fucking Iron Lung. Let me tell you, this I didn't realize anything about this movie going into it. I just like, oh, Markiplier's in a submarine. That's cool. That's great. And then Blake tells me, he's like, oh yeah, also it's on an alien planet and it's blood and there's monsters. Oh, cool. Okay, that made it more interesting. And then he gets mind fucked by a fish. So
I haven't played the game. I don't know if that's in the game. All the lore recaps I've watched don't mention that part, so I don't think it's in the game.
yeah, okay.
So that's new.
Yeah. And then he starts fusing with the ship, which I thought that was like one of the coolest parts. Some body horror.
I think that's also
That is in the game or not?
That is not. I don't know. I don't think so. I've seen clips from the end of the game, and that does not happen in the game. At least in the end of the game. So I don't know. I can't say for sure.
Creative liberties.
He did. Spoilers. The light.
Yeah.
That's not in the game.
Okay.
Because I looked up like
what the fuck happens in the game? Because those are the most interesting points of the movie, actually.
I don't even know if the monster that's in the movie, like the direct representation of that monster, is in the game. I think there's 2 other monsters in the game, but I don't think the one we see. One of them may be the one we see, but you only ever see the eye of that one.
Yeah.
And the other one looks nothing like this one.
Interesting.
So it's the same concept, but he really goes in another direction with it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I gotta watch a deep dive on it or something, because fuck, I got so lost. I'll make it cool to look at. You're, giving my eyes a little orgasm, but I don't mentally. I was sitting there. I'm like, I need an icy.
Yeah.
And then I didn't.
It was also hot in the theater.
Yeah. And I didn't get my icy because they closed the concessions or something. So what the fuck, AMC?
10 p.m. on a Wednesday. I didn't know we were fucking Mormons.
God.
Sorry, no offense to Mormons. I don't know if you guys close on Wednesdays at 10 p.m. That was
offense to Mormons.
I'm just taking out my anger on Mormons.
I just fuck you guys. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not. But yeah. So
Yeah, I think the movie's definitely more of like a complementary piece to the game rather than
yeah,
being like a replacement.
Simon's the main character in the game, though.
They never say his name in the game.
Oh, they never say his name.
They never say his name.
So then maybe
I do think it's the same character though.
okay. I was gonna say maybe this is just like Markiplier's like I have an idea for a sequel to this game or something.
I put my OC in the game.
Yeah, my OC's in the game. Yeah, shit. I can see it. I can see it. Um, yeah, it is. It is. I guess kind of funny because other than the submarine, he's out in the ocean for a couple scenes and like covered in fake blood. But even when he like surfaces, I could not help but like just like notice when he's talking to the lady. I don't know her name. I don't remember. Um,
Sarah. Her name is Sarah.
Sarah. Yeah. Okay. He's talking to Sarah, and then the camera doesn't leave the submarine at all. I'm like, this base camp doesn't exist. But then, just like the blood dripping down and her keep wiping it off. I'm like, I know this isn't a real submarine, and I know they're just pouring fake blood and she's wiping it off. Like there was just part of me for some scenes that was like, I can tell the budget's low. When he's in the ocean and it's just a submarine, I'm more I was there for it. I wasn't taken out of it. But when he surfaces, I'm like, okay, like maybe show a computer or something. I don't fucking know. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
Hey.
I guess the topic of the video. Is there anything else we want to say to end on the? I think it's cool that like more avenues are opening up. I think that's awesome. I think we definitely need those. I think Hollywood is a walking corpse. And so I have hot takes about Hollywood.
Yeah.
There's a reason I'm in North Carolina. I think Hollywood is a walking corpse, and I'm happy to see new ways to share cinema with the world that do not have to directly go through Hollywood.
I agree. I think if we can sort of, because Hollywood in a way is almost this, I mean, monopoly of being able to produce shit.
Yeah, and it's all owned by Jeffrey Epstein.
And Jeffrey Epstein's everywhere. So the fact that we don't have to go to an island and touch kids to make movies, pretty goated. So thank you, Markiplier. Thank you for making a really fun movie. Even if it brain fucked me, I enjoyed it. I had a good time. So
I enjoyed your nipples.
I loved your nipples, Markiplier. I heard you were going to be wearing a sports bra. It wasn't a sports bra. It was just like a little harness. Maybe if you make a second one,
bring a pup play mask.
Bring a pup play mask if you could. Just a little fan service maybe. But yeah, solid movie. Solid freaking movie.
Baller.